The Atlanta Motor Speedway is one of NASCAR's showcase racing venues, where the stars of Winston Cup thunder around its 1.5-mile, 24-degree banked oval several weekends a season. But not this weekend, because you're looking at the largest enthusiast motorsports expo in the East, and it's called the NOPI Nationals. NOPI is an aftermarket parts and accessories company that began offering replacement parts for Volkswagens over 30 years ago, which has now branched out into retailing import performance and appearance goodies for numerous makes of automobiles. With several thousand cars packed into the Speedway for this two-day event, we checked in with NOPI Nationals President Michael Myers for a brief history of the event.
NOPI started 11 years ago as the bug off of the VW show. It has grown and grown. We've opened it up to new, different type of cars and trucks, so now it encompasses everything. You got lowriders, American cars, European, Japanese, and VWs. It still has them in there as well. But now it encompasses everything. There's over 250 classes, so everybody can join and be a part of it. It helps us attract more national sponsorship, more spotlight. So that's why we got over 3,000 vehicles here.
NOPI Nationals is the new generation type car show. It's not your traditional cars, the old Mustangs and Thunderbirds and Chevys. It's the newer stuff. The Hondas and the Mitsubishis and the Volkswagens and newer generation type stuff. The new cars are fixing up.
In recent years, the whole concept of the car show has taken on a much more liberal dimension. Show promoters are now stepping up their program and not strictly relying on row after row of show cars to provide the entertainment. The NOPI Nationals dishes out a veritable all-you-can-eat buffet of tasty activities.
This year we have the largest hydraulic jump-off showdown that's going to take place on the East Coast. The most amount of prize money. People are coming from everywhere. It's a brand new phenomenon on the East Coast. We're also going to have a glow-off, which is the neons, a brand new popular thing that people are doing to their cars, putting the neons up underneath the cars and also making the lights blink all around in tune with their stereo music. We got a burnout competition that's going to be happening where they'll wet down the track and people just actually burn out like they would in a parking lot somewhere. And of course, lots and lots and lots of contestants and thousands of fans.
This is the hydraulic hop-off, and it's one of those wildly indescribable combinations of showmanship and lunacy that all began in the devious imaginations of lowrider builders about 20 years ago. There are several classes, but the goal is a common one. Through the zany re-engineering of a vehicle's suspension with thousands of dollars of hydraulic pumps, switches, batteries, servos, and customized springs, the exhibitor hot fingers the remote control box and sends his ride skyward. With tires pumped to extremely stiff inflation pressures, altitudes of over 4 feet are not uncommon. Parts breakage is also not unheard of. In fact, some competitors purposely rig their bouncing beasts so that the body panels, hoods, and grills are shaken loose and rattled completely away, sending the crowd into even greater paroxysms of frenzy. And occasionally, there are competing vehicles proudly displaying sponsorships on doors and fenders. And with all of the spasmodic disassembly created by this event, we can understand why a little extra cash wouldn't hurt. Want something a little more askew? Witness the truck bed dancing competition. Again, hydraulics are the secret, and winners are determined by their engineering skills and gyrational creativity. And you can pick up valuable style points by tossing aside various pieces of your bodywork. The glow-off is a reflection of the widespread popularity of installing neon light kits under, around, and inside whatever you're using for boulevard styling. After dark, a lineup of these multicolored illuminated street machines reminds you of the closing scenes of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Eerily cool. But the burnout competition is much more simple and devoid of any artistic pretensions. Entrants pull onto a slick skid plate and drop the hammer, hoping to power up the most chokingly luxurious blanket of tire smoke ever seen. The fans love it, but no more so than the area's tire retailers. And let's not forget the immense turnout of show cars that rolled into the NOPI Nationals, competing in 250 different classes, from strictly stock to insanely radical. And with any luck, there's a trophy coming your way when the judges' points are tallied. Based on the size of the crowd and the enthusiasm they unshrinkingly spread around, the Nopis were a red-hot slam.
Well, the crowd says this is the best show ever, and I'm not going to argue with them. It is the best show ever. Obviously, the facility makes that great, but other things that make this show tremendous is, again, you'll hear it from the vendors when you talk to them, the manufacturers. NOPI listens, and so when you listen to what the people want, then you're going to give them the show they want, because you're asking them, what do you want to see when you come out? And I think that's what we deliver, and I think that's what the people really want. You go around and you talk to some of these people that are wandering around here behind me, they're going to tell you the same thing. The NOPI Motorsports Super Show is the greatest show on earth.
Make that on and off the earth.